Hello, my loves. Okay, this is the third take of this video, and this is going to be the last one. And we're going to get this posted. I'm not going to sit here all night. So, I just want to say hello to everyone. My name is Talley, author of 30 Days to Live. And I will leave some information in the comment and in the description section. If you're coming in, thumbs up, please. Subscribe so you can get future videos. If you're just going to be here for a second, thumbs up and subscribe anyway. That way you can go back and find it easier. I just wanted to come before you tonight and just talk really quickly about, just as a subject, poverty, the most expensive lifestyle. Today, just as a sidebar, today we did our radio show. Today we talked about domestic violence, and I believe it was a really powerful show. I'll also go ahead and put a link in that so that you can watch it again at your leisure. We really do need to do a little more talking as the human race about those of us that are being abused and mistreated. It's not okay. It's not okay. And that's not gender specific, because there are men being abused. There are women being abused. And it just needs to stop. So going back to today's title, Poverty, the Most Expensive Lifestyle. We often think of expensive lifestyles as luxury. We think of it as a rich lifestyle, but actually it's quite the opposite. Poverty is very expensive. When you're living in a situation of lack, you spend more money on things that probably shouldn't cost you that much. If you got a credit card, your interest rate may be higher. If you purchase a car and you have to purchase it from an A and B lot, or a B lot rather, because you can't afford to go to the higher end lot, then your interest rate is going to be higher on it. Your fees are going to be higher on it. So you essentially end up paying a whole lot more for a car that is probably not even worth what you're paying. If you live in a area where the rent may be high, rent is a whole lot higher than a house note. So you may be paying $900 to $2,000 for, if you had been able to purchase the house, you might only be paying $5,000 or $6,000. If you have medical insurance, the copays may be higher because of the plan that you pick. Or if you have dental insurance, you may, because the copay is higher, you may have to spend more money out of pocket. So when you are in a situation of lack, it costs you more. If you ever come to a situation where you have to refinance your house because you have a lack of money and you just need the money, it'll cost you more. Because essentially now you're paying for the same house twice. So why am I bringing this up? I know you're probably like, look, I already know what I don't have. I already know that I don't have no money. Why you bring this up? I'm bringing it up because we need to stop glorifying the struggle. And I say that because you don't ever want to get in a position of where you are glorifying lack. Because lack is not the reward. An eye-opener for me was reading in Deuteronomy, where in one section he talks about blessed shall you be in the field, blessed shall you be in the city, and it talks about all these wonderful blessings. And then on the flip side, he talks about cursed shall you be. So that lets me know that his desire is really for us to be on the blessed end and not on the cursed end. And so that triggered something in me, and that's why I'm doing this video. It triggered something in me to say that never get comfortable in the low place. Never get to the point of where you stop trying. Never get to the point of where you just give up and say, this is all I'm going to be. This is all I'm going to have. Because that's not true. Because God desires more for you. And he created you for more. So I did this video to say that it is expensive. Because poverty not only weighs on your economics, it weighs on your physical. It weighs on your mental, because having to worry all the time can drive you nuts. I remember a time when I literally lived from moment to moment. And a time when we were in an apartment and there wasn't any food, and so I had to take a chicken bone that I had and make soup out of and let my children eat. And I just played it off like, oh, I know I'm good, I'm not hungry, you guys go ahead and eat. And even though my children went to bed full, my heart was hurt that I had to do so. So it created an emotional weight on me. And that's not God's plan, for you to be in a state of just nothing. So I want to encourage you today to think differently. And even though if you're in that situation, I'm not saying that, oh, dear God, you're this horrible. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is you are where you are. Now let's strive for better. God made a wonderful thing when he created you. Everything you need is already inside of you. He created you for greatness. He created you to have what you need. He said that he's an exceedingly and abundantly above all you could ever think or ask God. Meaning, if you're thinking $100, he's thinking 1,000. If you're thinking, I want a new couch, he's thinking a new living room. If you're thinking, I want to lose some weight, he's thinking perfect and completed health. So don't limit yourself, and don't limit yourself to where you are. And by all means, don't limit God, because when you say this is all I'm going to ever have, then because you said it, that's what you're going to have. And you limit his hands. Don't limit God. If you believe for something, go ahead and ask for it. Dream about it. You got to know you can have it. You got to know that this expensive lifestyle called poverty is not your lot. That this is not your inheritance. Your inheritance is an abundant lifestyle. Your inheritance is to be able to smile and have joy every day. So I just wanted to share that with you tonight, that there is better out here for you. Don't give up. Keep striving. Don't stay in a place of lack. Don't stay there mentally. Don't stay there physically. Don't stay there in relationships. If you're in a bad relationship, you don't have to stay. God wants more for you. And he wants you to have true wealth. Not just money, wealth, where everything around you is in a good place. So tonight, I just really wanted to encourage you that poverty does not have to be your thing, because it's expensive. It costs you. So you have an amazing evening. Start dreaming. Dream of what you really want. Don't let anybody tell you any otherwise. Good night, my darlings. Have a great evening. I love you. Bye.